I'm going to start by pushing back the cuticles, getting it ready to take down the product and to prep her nails. Sometimes techs take a long time for this part. It's very quick. We're just pushing it back to expose everything that needs to be removed so we don't have any lifting. Plus this is my opportunity to see, like, does she have lifting? Is there a broken nail I have to deal with? But it doesn't need to take a whole lot of time. We're going to use the Young Nail safety bit. So if you notice, it's round on the edge, so that way it doesn't cut if it touches the skin, and it's a medium to a fine grit. So again, it's not coarse. We're going to keep it on the artificial product. We're not going to use it on the natural nail. And what I do with clients when they first come in, if they're leery of the electric file, I just tickle my own skin, and then I'll take their hand and do the same thing. Or I'll even start on their skin so they can feel it and then move to the nail. And that usually makes them feel comfortable. Plus, it's also about the grip. When we take her hand, I use an overhand grip, and there's a couple different reasons for that. It makes my wrist straight. I have carpal tunnel from years of hand filing. If I use it this way, it's going to keep my wrist straight. Plus, this relaxes the client. They can't really see what you're doing. And it also prevents them from doing this the whole time, wanting to see. It's more important for us to see than they can see after. So again, we're just, as soon as we come through, we're staying right on the product. As soon as we remove the color, I move on. I don't want to take the base off. There's no need to take the base off. I just want to remove her color. And wherever there's color, I know there's base. Just lightly buff the rest of it off. You see, if we tuck under and I pull her skin back, because it is round and I touch her skin a little bit, it's not going to cut her. I've actually been cut way worse with a hand file than anything.
Me too. Me too.
I've taken everything that I feel that I need off. We're doing full coverage, so a lot of people get stressed, like, I gotta remove it all. It's like, I know the nail is smooth, it's good to go, we can put product over it, it's gonna be fine. So there's no sense in spending the time to remove everything. I'm just gonna make sure her nail's nice and smoothed out. We're using a 180 buffer. And I don't get too carried away about shaping the nail at this point, because I shape it afterwards. And fortunately with our gel, you can do that. You're not going to break a seal. So we're just going to cleanse. This is a really important step. A lot of people skip the cleanse part. You have to. It's not just dusting them off. You have to remove all the oil, contaminants. Another thing that a lot of techs love to do is they wipe and then they take their finger and feel. Make sure you're not doing that.
Because it puts more oil.
Puts more oil on. I'm going to take some protein wand. Now I place it over the whole nail myself because I'm not going to soak them off, and it sounds like you don't, for the most part, soak them off either. So we can protein bond the whole nail. We don't have to worry about it. If we're going to soak, we want to just hit the very tip of the nail. Just this, because protein bond makes everything stick. So we're just going to put a thin layer of base. This is kind of our protective layer. It's what everything's going to stick to. Evens everything out. It's a nice thin coat. And now we get to decide what we're going to do on it.
Yay, the best part.
So we want to make sure that we're blending everything in so it all looks like it's part of the same set. Yeah. We're going to use similar colors. We might not do the exact same designs, but as long as we're using those colors, it's all going to blend into itself. So we're just going to take some magenta. This one, let's use a little black. So these two we did on the Young Nails YouTube channel, and then we're finishing it out on your guys' channel. I'm going to hit this one with a second coat, so because we're going to stamp over this, but I want to make sure it has full good coverage in the background. Go towards the light. This, I decided I want to leave this one straight black, so we're just going to hit that with another coat of black. Okay, We're gonna do our glitter. I'm gonna start with our pink fuchsia. We're gonna go into our blue, into our emerald green, and then we're just gonna wipe the excess off, brush it completely down to smooth everything out. A lot of people press. It's perfectly fine. Some people might find it not sanitary, or they're worried about getting excess product. You know, you try to keep stuff off the skin as much as possible. So if we just brush it off, get rid of all the excess off the brush and brush it down, that smooths out the glitter completely, flattens it. And you know what? I can't handle it. We're gonna blame you out.
Yes.
With manicure, with this gel polish, you have a sticky layer. The sticky layer, so we cure it. We don't have to put it into the wet layer. We used to sprinkle and then it felt rough. So this way we can just tap it into the sticky layer and smooth it out, and we don't have to do a bunch of buffing or anything like that. It's two different looks. When you sprinkle, it gives you definitely a different dimension, a different sparkle. This gives you more of a chromed out look.
Cool.
So this one we're going to stamp. So I'm going to take off the sticky layer. We're not going to top coat it. There's no need. We're just going to take our manicure cleanse. I'm also going to take, I really want these to pop and sparkle, so I'm going to go ahead and top coat one more time. This is manicure top. I like to kind of remove the sticky layer off the other one, that way the excess glitter doesn't get stuck in it. So we really want these to sparkle. I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat. We're going to just go right back over the top, fuchsia, into blue, into green. Take off our excess, brush through, get it nice and chromed, beetled out. Just straight pink. If you notice, I don't kind of hit the pot and then go all the way through. If you hit the pot and go to the nail, hit the pot, go to the nail, what this does is it prevents your brush from getting really sticky and messed up. And you'll get better coverage. So we're going to use the same stamp we used on her other ones.
So how do you clean your stamp plate?
Just polish remover.
Polish.
That's all you need. Just, I have one in a little squeeze bottle, it makes it easier. Clean it off, make sure all the oils and everything are off of it, and I do this every time I pull it out.
Okay.
Because you never know what got on it,
right?
Even if it looks clean, and that way you know your stamping's going to go nice and smooth. The stamper itself, we don't want to use any kind of solvents on it. We want to use something sticky. So it has a sticky back, or the lint roller, or a piece of tape.
Yeah. We're
going to take our scraper. How you can get stamping to fail, they'll take their color, and the first thing they'll do is they'll barely put any on. And then when they go to scrape, as you can see, well, it filled it pretty good, but it doesn't usually fill it. And because it was so thin, it doesn't like to pick up everything. So that worked better than I even thought it would. Another thing that they'll do, if you're very heavy-handed, if you use it sideways, you usually pull way too much out.
Okay.
And that pulls everything out of the plate. That's why we like to use it on the side, because it gives it a little more bend, and you don't have to, you won't be able to push that hard. And the other problem I see is people take it and they swipe and they swipe and they swipe, and they pull everything out, or they take too long and they go to pick it up and nothing picks up.
Right.
So you can see it's all blotchy, doesn't work. So it's a fast movement that you have to do. Another thing that I'll do, even after I take the liquid, I want to make sure that there's no liquid, I dry it off. So at this point, if we put the product on here, I have a second at this point. It can stay there, and I can prepare, like let's say I forgot to clean this off, I can clean it off and get that ready. Once I swipe, that's when I really have to move.
Okay.
So now we're gonna swipe it, pick it up, and then go straight to the nail. So this hand is ready to top coat. What's cool about using a gel top coat, whatever gel top coat you're using, over the stamping, you don't have to pre-clean. When you take off the sticky layer, it'll remove all the excess polish. We're going to do the final cure for 1 minute. We're going to take our manicure cleanser. The product has a sticky layer, so we're going to remove the sticky layer. And this is also going to help us clean everything up off around her skin. Again, if you need to, clean up your sides, shape anything you need to shape. You're not going to break a seal. This is usually when I see everything. I always want to look at it from their point of view and how the customer's going to look at the nails. So let's put a little oil on. Take our rose oil. And just a hint for everybody out there doing Instagram photos and things like that. First of all, don't stress about them being perfect. We realize you're doing salon nails, you're getting your customers in and out, they're beautiful nails. Sometimes there are going to be little flaws that get enhanced in the camera. If you're looking at other people's pictures, be nice. Just be nice. Someone worked really hard on those nails. Let's build each other up instead of tearing each other down. But oil the nails, but wipe off the excess before you go into your picture. And it'll make your picture a lot better. And then we have our final set.
Tracey finished the full set. We are done. Beth, your nails. What's your thoughts, your vibe?
My thoughts are they're super cool. They're very mermaidy,
Yep.
so kind of trendy. But yet they took a really quick time for Tracey to do, even with the removal. So that tells me this is actually a very realistic set anybody could get or anybody could do in any salon. So thanks, Tracey, and the coffee's fantastic.
Yes, and do you like your mug? That's actually one of my top mugs.
Oh, this is your mug?
It's one of my top ones. So I hope you do enjoy it.
It makes it taste better.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
You claim like all the mugs.
Thank you, Beth. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate your time and coming down. We had so much fun with Nails Magazine. And Kim, I film you, you film me. We film each other.
Got you.
I'm filming you, filming me. I'm filming you, filming me.
Meta.
Okay. Thank you guys so much. It was a
We'll see you
blast.
soon.
We'll see you soon. Thanks, Tracey.
Thank you, Tracey.
Where's the donuts?
Yeah. Let's go get donuts and coffee.